All right, imagine something. You've just been falsely accused, and the subject matter of the accusation is severe, maybe grotesque. And if you're convicted, you stand to do a ton of time, and there are even worse things than that. So, and the worst part of it is that you know in your heart of hearts you didn't do what you're being accused of, or it was wildly exaggerated. But regardless, you're facing a verbal, oral accusation. It's a game changer for you in the worst possible way. You have two choices in terms of how to react. Number one is to dig in your heels regarding your version of the events, and then it turns into a he said, she said situation. How do you think you're going to fare in that kind of scenario? Probably not very well. By the time the accusation is in front of a district attorney, a filing deputy with the district attorney's office, that accusation has a life of its own, and it is no longer just an accusation. It is a criminal complaint, a felony complaint, God forbid. And it threatens to undo the entirety of everything you've worked for and then some. That generally is the failing route. What I've used as an attorney who helps folks undo the damage of their past convictions, as somebody who has gotten total dismissals, complete and utter dismissal of pending, for example, false sex crimes accusations cases, okay, is the following. It's something that I'm not your attorney. If you're watching this, you're fishing around for information and you want it to be as reliable as possible, but it's not legal advice. It's just my own experience. And that is as follows. You want to have something on the accuser that threatens to completely unthread their credibility. That could be a past felony conviction or even a misdemeanor conviction if it's a crime of moral turpitude, the type of crime that exhibits what's called a readiness to do evil. This is under Evidence Code section in California Evidence Code section 788. There are resources there. Without naming specific resources, you can look for those on your own, on Google or elsewhere, that provide access to information regarding past criminal convictions. Maybe the accuser has something like that in their background, especially if it's something on the order of perjury or any other type of crime of dishonesty, theft, fraud, etc. You have the potential of destroying that false accusation because the accuser themselves have no credibility.